Good evening, guys. How we doing today? This is Gloria, and this week's videos I am going to make birthday cards. Now, this first card that I'm making, my mom's a house cleaner. She asked me to personalize a birthday card for her to send to Michigan to her sister. So, this is what I'm doing today. My card is going to be an A2 size card, and it's going to be portrait style. And the cartridge that I am using is Suburbia. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm pretty Suburbia. And my mind's eye, Whirly Bird cardstock, and this paper is amazing. This is one of the pattern papers that I'm using. And the other one that I'm using, look at how pretty that is. And it got polka dots, and it got flourishes, and it got circles and flowers. And the other cardstock that I am using is, oh, look at that one. I didn't see those big polka dots. And this is the other pattern paper that I'm using. Okay, so let's get started. My card, like I said, is going to be an A2 size card, and it's going to be portrait style. So I'm going to score it at 5.5. And this is white cardstock that I'm using. Okay, and I kind of, let me cut another piece of cardstock because I kind of went through it. And I don't want to lay nothing on a card that I'm fixing to give away and it's not going to be right. So just give me a second. I'll do this really quick. So I'll be cutting it at 4 1/4. So this is an 8.5 by 11. And I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4. Okay. So now when I score it, I'll try not to go so deep. Okay. Okay, now let's start layering the inside. The inside card is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to adhere that inside. And I just got to find my little let me see if I can use some of this. Okay, then I have this pink pattern paper, this pink cardstock that I'm going to adhere right down. But what I'm going to do, since down here it has some kind of loops, the paper punch that I end up using for that is this Cornish paper punch from Martha Stewart. And it like fits right in the groove of this paper. I don't know if you guys can see, but you see what I'm talking about? And it fits right there. So I'm going to adhere that down. And guys, if you hear my phone beep a lot, I'm sorry. Okay, now I also made a little banner for the top, and it's with the other pattern paper, and I'm going to adhere it right there. And you might hear the TV in the background. My husband and my son are watching TV. And they're watching Pawn Stars, and it's an actually good show that's on right now. So I just want to show a little bit of the pink on the top. Okay, now for the inside of the card, I'm going to stamp on the Scrappy Mom stamp set. From the inside out is a birthday sentiment. And it's going to say, "These special wishes come with hugs and kisses." So I thought that would be nice that she would even... And my battery's running out, which I wasn't sure about that. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. And I thought this sentiment was really... Oh, I just messed up my paper. Let me take this off because it's going to be horrible. Guys, just give me a second. Okay. Now since I messed that up, thank God I got another piece of cardstock. And I just gotta wipe this black off. It happens from time to time, guys, so just give me a second. Okay, so now I'm going to re-stick this down. Okay. Now, like I said, the inside I'm going to stamp it. These special wishes come with hugs and kisses. Okay. So I'm done with that. Now, I did the inside. Now let's start layering the outside. Now the outside is going to be, let me get my other tape runner. My phone is just going crazy tonight. Okay, so now what I'm doing is the first layer is going to be this pink pattern, this pink cardstock. Am I done with this? Yep. It don't take much for these little things. Okay. Okay, that's the first layer. Now the second layer is going to be this pattern paper, and it's going to adhere right there. So let me glue that down. And I want to have it layering down like that. Okay, so that's my first layer. Now, what I'm going to do, I got these two little layers, and these layers, I end up embossing it with my emboss folder, and they are from the Modern Paper wallpaper, and this emboss folder is really pretty. Look at how beautiful that is. So what I did, I embossed it, two of the little strips that I have, and I'm going to adhere this one on one corner and one on the other corner. Okay? But before I do that, I got to make sure that it's going to go right where I want it to go. So one's going to go right there, and the other one's going to go right there. Okay? Okay, and then the other one's gonna go right here. And you could deboss or emboss. So I wanted the image to be stuck out. And there you go. Okay, now this is a 3.75 inch square, and it's going to adhere right there. And then I have this pattern paper that I got, and I end up using my scallop punch from EK Success, and I end up doing the bottom. But before I adhere that, I want to use this glitter ribbon glitter, and it's from American Crafts. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply some glue on the back. Because I want it to go flat, and I don't like this glue because it sticks on everything. I wish I would have fixed my ATG. I ended up buying me some new tape for the ATG. I just haven't put it in. And that looks really good right there. So I did the cheetah method. Just put enough of the glitter ribbon around. And I'm gonna... Does that look straight? Yeah. And I'm gonna adhere this down. And it's going to go right on the black mat. And then I'm going to adhere the black mat onto my pattern paper. And it's already looking good. And that looks really good right there. Okay, maybe a little bit down. Right there. Okay, now I end up cutting out a scallop circle and then a bear circle. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to adhere these two together because this is where my sentiment is going to be. And that looks really good. And I actually wanted to put it through my cuddle bug, but I think I'll just leave it bare for right now. For now. And then I am using my Creative Time with Emma Many Greetings. And the one I'm using is Like a Fine Wine, You Improve Each Year. So let me get my Black Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I'm going to adhere this down. My battery's almost dying and I'm trying not to let it die. So it might go off, it might not. It all depends. Okay. And that looks good right there. And I'm going to adhere this right here. But I think I want to pop that up. So where's my pop-up stickers? And I can't find no pop-up dots. Oh, here they go. Okay, so I'm only going to put 2 foam tapes on them just to pop them up. And I'm going to adhere it right here. Now for my image on the Suburbia, let me get closer so you guys can actually see the card instead of my big mess I got going on. I end up cutting out an image with a girl holding a wine glass, and it's cut out at 2 inches. And I got 3 pieces. This is the shadow, this is the layer, and this is the top layer. So let me adhere this together really quick. And I'm just going to use my zip 2-way. looks really good right there. Okay, and then the black layer is going to go right on top of the pink. So the pink is going to show through like part of the wine glass. Okay, and that looks really good right there. Okay, and my image is going to go right here. So, let me see. Should I pop her up? You know, yes, I'm going to pop her up. And I hope I still got enough time. It looks like I'm having enough time. Guys, I'm sorry I ended up putting this video up late, but I got off of work late, and when I came home I had to cook really fast and, you know, get the house situated. Okay, and I think that looks good, but let me put it up a little bit more right there. Okay, now last but not least, there's something missing. And I bought these flowers from Tuesday Morning. And they are beautiful, beautiful flowers. And I got a pink in here. Yes. I got a red one too, but the pink one is like much better. And I'm going to put a pink flower right there. And then I'm going to put a bling. So, I'm going to adhere the pink flower with a dot. And I'm going to put it right there in the middle. Then I'm going to get a pink bling and put it right in the middle of that. Okay. And I should put a couple of silver blings on the bottom of my sentiment. And I'm almost done, guys. I thank you for being so patient. It wouldn't have been so long if my paper didn't get messed up. But you know, you see what happens when you're crafting. Okay, and I think I got one more. So I want to put a total of 4. And I just want it to go right across the bottom. And I think that looks really good right there. Does that look straight? Yes. Okay, guys. Well, there goes my card. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you for being so patient and seeing me do all my boo-boos as I videotape this. So that's card number 1 of my happy birthday card. And I'm probably going to end up putting an earring on her because she looks really bare. And there goes the inside of my card. This special wishes come with hugs and kisses. And I thought it was really cute. So thank you for joining me today. You guys have a wonderful day. And see you tomorrow after. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so it might be a little bit later. So you guys have a good evening now. Bye now.